Hey guys, I'm here today to show you how to use our overwrapping machine as well as show you some of the benefits of overwrapping your pre-roll packaging. So first I'm going to talk a little bit about the benefit of overwrapping your pre-roll packaging. So why do you want to overwrap your pre-roll packaging? You may want to overwrap your packaging if it isn't airtight and you're worried about your pre-rolls drying out. So the overwrap will actually provide an extra barrier against any type of moisture or external environmental conditions. So that'll protect your pre-rolls from drying out. And it'll have the added benefit of also protecting your pre-rolls from any type of dust contamination or bacterial contamination. So the overwrap really adds a sort of moisture barrier and a contamination barrier. Not only does it do both of those things, but the benefit of overwrapping as well is that it'll provide a more premium feel for your packaging. It's often used in the perfume industry, as well as the tea industry for some higher quality products, as well as to preserve those very fragrant aromas associated with perfumes and teas. As well, you would want to do the same with cannabis. Now I'm going to go through the parts of the overwrapping machine. So starting from the front, we have the heated plate, and that's basically what will allow us to create the heat seal on the film. We have the cutting wire, which will actually cut the film down to the size that we need. And then up here, we have our film coming out. And then here we have an additional attachment. This is a cutting blade. This will cut down our 12-inch roll down to the size that we need for our particular packaging. You don't always need the cutting attachment. If you do basically one main size of packaging, then you can buy a roll of film that's already the right size. But since we do a lot of different sized packages here, we got the cutting attachment so that we could cut down the film exactly how we want it. Next, we have the tear tape. The tear tape is this gold line you see right here. It's basically a gold sticker that's getting attached to the film. We have this little accessory bar attachment, which it helps guide the tear tape into the right positioning so that we're getting the tear tape on the same part of the packaging every single time. And so for these attachments, basically what we need is this accessory bar. This allows us to attach the cutting attachment and the tear tape attachment. And then we have this additional roll holder for the tear tape itself. So now I'm basically going to show you how the whole thing works together and how we overwrap a package, get the tear tape on there, and cut the film down to the right size. Now I'm going to show you the various parts of this machine, starting from the front to the back. So on the front, we have the heated plate where we actually do the heat seals on the film. We have a heated cutting wire, which is how we actually cut the film down to the size that we need. Then we have this front plate area where we do the actual wrapping of the package. And then you'll see we actually have two additional attachments that you can purchase for this machine. So we have the cutting attachment and we have the tear tape attachment. So the cutting attachment actually allows you to take this 12-inch roll and cut it down to the exact size film you need. So you don't necessarily need the cutting attachment. If you just overwrap one or two sizes of packages, then you can actually just buy a roll of film that is the correct size for your package, and you don't need to do any of this cutting. Since here we overwrap a lot of different sizes of packages, we have this cutting attachment so we can cut this 12-inch roll to whatever size we may need. Next, you'll see this tear tape attachment. This is essentially this gold line that's getting attached to the film. That allows us, once the package is overwrapped, it makes it a little bit easier to unwrap the overwrapping. You see this a lot on cigarette packages. And so we have this little bar here. It's basically a guide bar. This will guide the tear tape into the correct position so that we're getting that tear tape on the right part of the package every single time. And so to do the tear tape and the cutting attachment, we just need this additional accessory bar, and then we have some arms to hold the tear tape. So next I'm going to show you basically how the whole thing works together and how to overwrap a package. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to overwrap a package. So obviously first you need a pre-roll package. We have one right here. We have one of our little tuck boxes for one of the plastic packaging, CR packagings that we offer. So you want to place your package down just like this. bring the plastic over it, and you're going to want a little overlap so that when you pull the package forward and you wrap it, that it holds together. Then you're going to want to bring your package forward and then bring it out and then over the cutting and then right onto that heat bar, so you get a seal just like that. Now you have your package here. Fold down the edges. You fold down this. It's a little hard to just show you guys this. So then you have it just like that. And then you want to bring that right over the heat seal bar so that you get a nice seal just like that. And you're going to want to do the same thing with the other side. And then you got to seal it just like that. And we have our tear tape right there. And it looks pretty nice. So now that I've shown you how the overwrapping machine works, let me just show you a couple of the pre-roll packagings that we overwrapped. So here we have the paper packaging that you saw me overwrap earlier. Then we also have some plastic packaging that we overwrapped here. I have a tube that I overwrapped. I have something a little bit thinner, also paper packaging that I overwrapped, but it's very thin. And then I have something a little bit longer and shorter that I overwrapped as well, some paper packaging. So you can see that you can overwrap almost any type of piece of packaging. And let me just show you some of this overwrapping a little bit closer. Now that I've shown you the overwrapped package a little bit closer, let me just recap the three main benefits of overwrapping. First, you create a dust and bacteria barrier for your pre-rolls. Second, you keep your pre-rolls fresh. Third, it is a really premium packaging option and it improves the overall appeal of your packaging. So if you want to learn more about the overwrapping machine, visit us on www.customconesusa.com. We can also help you with any types of widths of film. If you need a custom width for your packaging, we can help you out with these accessories, and we can help you out with the pre-roll packaging, whether it be paper, plastic, glass, or whatever else you need. So thank you for watching the video. Please visit our site and contact us if you have any questions.
Hey, thanks for watching our new video. Check out the other videos on this page. Comment below with any questions and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all our new products. We at Custom Cones USA are your pre-roll experts.